think universities, and our university has a special place in the state. That to educate young people is a very, very special responsibility that a public university has. And we exist here in large measure. Our community looks to us to educate young people who will serve in community and who will hold up this democracy of ours.
Tell my team every time I have a new one is that I am the supporter. I'm the supporter type of leader. I want them to become the leaders that they want to be, and by doing that, I'll be that support along the way.
It has to do with moral development. It has to do with the development of the self, that we will not have done our job here well if students leave here thinking largely about themselves, largely benefits to themselves, in isolation from the community.
Coming into the University of Washington, I knew that I wanted to get involved with a lot of different things. I was involved with Jumpstart for 4 years, the Pipeline Project, Dream Project, 2 internships with the Northwest Adoption Exchange, and the DSHS Children's Administration. Service and leadership really means giving back to a community that once helped me and really working towards the things that I really care about.
The work is particularly inspiring when students are linking up with partners in community and doing the work arm in arm with members of the community. It's important for us to actually be working not for community, but working with community. And that in and of itself is inspiring. By walking in neighborhoods, by being in community organizations, by meeting people face to face and learning together with adults, learning together with children, learning together with people that are solving real world problems. And ultimately, at the end of the day, that's what it means to be educated, to bring our knowledge to bear in our community for good, for the public good.
The Denise Lee Education Center is a multicultural Head Start preschool program. We serve low-income children and families. We provide educational support to 3 to 5-year-olds, and a lot of them are immigrants from different countries. They speak a second language, so it's a pretty big wide range of families and children that we serve.
School is a really important part in my life because it was a place that was pretty much home to me outside of my own home, and a lot of the influences and the inspirational people came from people inside of schools, and so I wanted to kind of give back to my community and be like the other side of it.
Having them here, whether it's 5 minutes to 10 minutes, a lot of their time to us is very crucial. Not only just having their time here with us impacts us as a program overall, but also impacts the time that learning that could be done with the children as well.
When students are engaged in service and leadership, and they're asking good questions, and they're asking good questions about themselves, and then they encounter issues in the community, they encounter communities, they encounter people, they encounter children, they encounter important issues. They move those questions from themselves to asking questions about things that matter in communities, problems that exist in the community, and then they begin to shape their own development and ask, how can I be of service to this? What's my role in this? It's a humbling set of questions.
With working with somebody, you always have a goal and you always have something in mind to really change yourself. And when a kid looks up to you and it says thank you, it's really inspiring to me and really rewarding.
They get to see a different world that they might not normally see. It's hard to really see another person from in their shoes unless you're actually there and actually in that moment experiencing what they're experiencing.
We have countless examples of students that have changed their majors, that have changed their lives, have changed their thinking because of experiences that they've had in the community where they say, I want to address these issues. I want to spend the rest of my life. I want to spend my career working on these issues that have something to do with the social good. And oftentimes that comes from a single experience in the community where there's an awakening, where students realize, here's my passion, and I found it here.
After I graduate with my BASW, I am going into graduate school for my master's in social work, hopefully working with children or youth in the educational setting, working with college access work. All of my experiences within the university has really shaped who I am. I always go back to the trait of confidence. Prior to coming to the University of Washington, I wasn't as confident in my own abilities. I gained that confidence mainly because of the people I was with I got to know the kids and I built this trusting relationship that I really connected with. And so I found that as an opportunity for me to really step out of my comfort zone and really share my side of the story and share that things are really possible.